Our time to evolve and change is now. We're very, very focused on increasing both productivity and efficiency. We chose this site for the trial because it's got some unique challenges.
So a trial with a rotating forklift would have been very ideal. We've got a unique site where it's very compact, we're surrounded by residents, we've got very little storage.
Traditionally, the timber frame manufacturer, for example, will provide their own crane. The precast floor manufacturer will provide their own crane. There's a cost and an inefficiency associated with that because we're not sharing that plant. If we were able to have that plant managed by us on our site, then we could sequence the trades accordingly and we could make use of the one machine, which is better for everybody.
We needed a machine that could boom longer. We needed a machine that can slew and move materials around and feed in awkward areas.
I'm operating the JCB Telehandler. Telehandler has been crucial in building these houses you see around you. I can put myself in one position, can rotate, pick up and go straight into the building with it. I can afford myself an exclusion zone. If I need to move, it's quite a straightforward and simple thing. It's been easy actually with the reach that it has and the capacity that it can lift.
The beauty with this machine is that it can convert in under a minute from a telehandler to a crane, and that it can do the speed of a crane's job, and you've still got the ability that it can do a forklift job.
We can see that the unit is going to increase speed, but frankly speed was a secondary concern for us in this trial. What we really wanted to maximise was our learning. We wanted to understand how to get the best out of the machine. It's clear its flexibility is untapped in our industry.
There's a lot of versatility using this machine. Even using the forklift operations is quite simple as well, and it's made easy for the driver, because you can put your revs up and then when you press your foot on the pedal, there's no jerking movements, it's nice and smooth.
Having this vehicle makes things a lot easier, and the things that we can do are done in a safe manner.
If you was to look at a traditional method on a tight space, a forklift would have to be parked down the road while a mobile crane comes in for 3 to 4 weeks. You're paying for downtime, you can't use the machine efficiently. With this, where it can convert, using it to its best ability.
It's also allowed us to minimise the amount of plant traffic in and out of the area. That reduces the disruption, but it also reduces the mess and just the general inconvenience to the residents.
I can set the machine up in one particular place and operate it for either remote control.
For everything that I've got inside the cab on the monitor, I've got here on the screen on my remote control, laid out exactly the same way. My lifting capacity, what I have on the forks now, how far can I travel with this load that I've got now. All of these things, it tells me on the screen on my remote control.
This is about getting more out of the people we do have on site and ultimately making their job easier and more productive through the use of technology.
I was surprised that this hasn't been incorporated into a site before. It's not as restrictive as it previously was using a tower crane.
Pleasantly surprised by the response from our own supply chain. The manufacturer of precast floors, for example, has been extremely positive, very keen to use it on our next site, wants to collaborate again, both with us and JCB.
You can bring it in, you can use it, you can convert it and carry on using it again. It's fantastic.
JCB were a natural partner. The support offered to training our driver to make sure we got the best out of the machine on the trial itself. The technical support remotely has been really, really good.
I'll definitely be considering it going forward on all my projects. It's one that is always going to have to be on the top of my mind.